Hi everybody, this is what I call Desert Rain Studios, where we produced the EverCast show, and where we are now doing our new podcast, the Loot Table. I'll just give you a little explanation of how the setup goes. I have a 4-monitor display right there. The 3 monitors are on the bottom are the main broadcast PC, and the monitor on the top is the media PC. And if you go over here, on the top of my desk is the main broadcast computer, and then underneath the desk, you can see under there, that is the computer, which I call the media PC, which is basically just an auxiliary PC. You can see the red cord right there. That is hooked up to the headphones that I wear during the show. The top PC, or the top monitor right here, that's the auxiliary display, is where I have the TeamSpeak that I actually talk into via this headset right here. The other thing I do with the top PC is that I will log into my personal Twitch, Tanlin, and if you see me writing as Tanlin during the broadcast, I'm typing on the top monitor with the top keyboard right here. On the bottom PC, on this screen over here, is where I have my whole Skype set up, where I grab screen regions to grab the pictures of everybody from the video call. We don't actually use the audio from Skype because Skype does not allow me to individually adjust the volume easily of everybody who calls into the TeamSpeak. On the center channel, or the center monitor, we have the OBS right here, and you can see that there's the EverCast show, and these white spots right here are screen regions from this monitor over here. So you can see the pink fluffy unicorn right here, where Flatus is. That means that when we did the video call, he's right in that area on that monitor. And then on the third monitor over here is where I have all of the websites up that we use throughout the broadcast. If we have like show notes, or if we have images that we want to show, I'll have them all preloaded on this monitor over here, so that when I need to pull them up, I just can click on them and bring them up without messing around with OBS or Skype. Now, the reason why I use 2 computers to do Skype is that the bottom PC, this TeamSpeak client right here, the only thing that client is doing is listening. One of the problems that we had early on in the EverCast show is that I was basically having to leave my mic open all the time, which created a lot of background noise. And the only way to not have that background noise all the time was to click the button right there to mute my mic, because OBS does not have a built-in press to talk button like you would normally have in a voice over internet protocol like TeamSpeak or Ventrilo, where you hit the button and you talk and then you release the button and it stops broadcasting. And so the solution to that problem that we came up with was that on the top PC was the PC that I actually used to call into the TeamSpeak right here. Alright, so if I turn on the sound on the PC, and now if I hit the press to talk button, you can see that the red monitor, the red audio monitor for the system, it hears that I am talking into it. And I can keep talking, and I can release the press to talk button on the top PC, and now nobody who is listening to the stream is hearing anything, because this TeamSpeak isn't hearing anything. And then that was a major solution for us on the EverCast show when we did that, because now I don't have to leave my microphone open, so you don't hear any of the background noise going on in my house around me. And if I need to talk, instead of toggling on a hard microphone on, microphone off, I just hit the press to talk button, and now I can talk. So again, this is the Desert Rain Studio right here with a 4-monitor display on 2 computers. The top computer, the amount of processing that it needs is absolutely minimum. It only does 2 functions for me, and that is that it has TeamSpeak open, and it has the broadcast open so that I can chat with people. And if you ever see me looking up at that top monitor, it's because I'm reading the chat, because I normally don't read chat on the bottom computer. I read it on the top computer. And then the bottom computer is the main streaming computer that does the encoding and stuff. But with the bitrate that we do the EverCast show at, we don't do it in 1080. We do it in 720, and we don't do 60 frames per second. We do 30 frames per second, because for a podcast, it doesn't require a whole lot of high bitrate computations to follow along with the action that's on the screen. So we can keep it a little bit lower, and people can still enjoy the broadcast. So the streaming PC does not have to be super beastly. And one other thing is that you don't need, if you want to try this at home, you don't need 3 monitors. You can really get away with having 2 monitors if you're smart about it. I've seen other people do it where they still talk into Skype, so that instead of OBS being in the front, OBS is on like an auxiliary monitor and Skype is in the front. And then since OBS is no longer the main thing that they're looking into, you can actually minimize it so that it's not taking up any real estate on your computer. Because all you need is Skype on one screen. And then any web pages and stuff you can put on the auxiliary one, like if you wanted to have it over here. So that's about how we do it.